Hello everyone, welcome to the Next Big Thing channel. Nice to meet you all again. In this channel, we talk all about cryptocurrency. This time, we continue to talk about Metaverse in the level of technology. Hope you're not bored with it. I'm going to let you know the structure of Metaverse. So, let's get started. Moving on to operational layout of how Metaverse is structuring itself. It is looking to be used by audit insurance lending credit, and it is looking to be the gatekeeper of digital assets for distributing their services. They are able to do this by categorizing each asset as a class, where contracts are a method. And if you don't know much about programming, it is basically illustrating that assets are the main deciding factor. Then, the contracts are dependent on the asset. With a concept like this, you are really able to alter your asset, and it is important for a lot of reasons. For example, if you are depicting your business as an asset, you have a lot of equipment, and as time goes on, you're running the business and acquiring more assets to add to your business. A simpler explanation would be a house. Let's say you own a house. Hopefully you do, and if not, then hopefully someday you will own a house. Let's say Joe and Sally own a house together. They're husband and wife, and both own the same asset. With the system, that is allowed because assets can be owned by multiple people in the real world, which is true. Now, I have color-coded everything so that you can see that the blue is basically saying that it can be changed by the method, and then red is information that cannot be changed. So, for the house, its location will always stay the same. If it is located, for example, let's say Texas, it is not going to move from its neighborhood in Texas. Now, there are different things that could change. For example, the owner of the house. You know, as far as Joe and Sally are concerned, they could have a divorce and maybe one person gets the house of the other does, or you could sell the house and then it gets transferred to new owners. Or it is mortgaged, which can be changed as you can add of takeaway from your mortgage or the market value of the house, because if it's in a good area, hopefully the price of your house is going up. So, all of these are key factors to take in for your online resume of your assets. Moving on to the oracles now. And as far as Metaverse is concerned, an oracle is anybody who can identify and provide factual eyes on any of the information you are presenting. As far as your assets are concerned, making sure that the value of your assets is what you are depicting it to be. Now, these are important for a lot of reasons, because the important entities that can dive into your financial information and make sure it is factual is typically going to be bankers, loan managers, financial institutions, and the government in some senses. There are also ways for independents to become oracles, but I'm sure that there are going to be a lot of regulations to follow to see the needs of Metaverse so that they are regulated in that sense, and not everybody can jump in and be an oracle. Now, as far as registering your assets, there are two ways to go about it. You can either register them yourself, or you can delegate one of these other oracles to do it for you. You still retain absolute ownership of your asset either way you decide to go once you have registered your information onto the Metaverse system. Then it is about sharing your resume of assets to people or institutions where you are trying to get something out. For example, like the banking industry, or a loan, or taxes, or however. There is a whole list of different applications this is appropriate for. But with that all being said, the sharing mechanism will work like this. You will have a public and a private key. Now, your public key is almost going to be like a phone number in a sense, that it will follow you, and it is all of your basic information like your name, where you live, your sex, and all the stuff you're going to need to fill out for applying for anything at all. Now, the next key is going to hold all of your assets in a sense. You can kind of think of this as a social security number if you're an American, but basically it is also going to hold all your assets and really personal information. So with this, you know, for example, If you're going to apply for a loan, you would be able to transfer your private key information over to your public key for a designated time frame if you're trying to apply for that loan, so they can see only what you decided and they can see so you don't have to release all of your assets or all your personal information. You get to delegate what exactly they're able to look at. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe our The Next Big Thing channel and share this video if you like it, and give a big thumbs up to this video. Our next video is launching soon. See you guys next time. Bye!